Today I had to go Toguro 40% in one of my classes.
40?
Well, 20 is me doing anything. But yeah, there's one boy who gets incredibly angry, just starts punching people. He's like 4 years old. Oh. Okay, so we start the class off before the class. This dad brings in his fucking crazy daughter. Like, mentally crazy. Like, for about 2 months, just like, ripping the wall.
This is 4 years old?
She's probably 3 or 2. Like, just just ripping things off the wall, and instead of coloring with her crayon, she was like coloring with her glue.
Yeah, damn.
And like some kids like suck their thumb or whatever. This girl was like just shoving her hand down her throat. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this kid? I'm like, this kid's so... Every week I have to deal with this shit.
Shit.
And so she comes in and is just like... And just hits him. And then he's like... And gets angry. And of course no Japanese people see this. And I was like, she just hit him. And the Japanese guy I work with goes, she just came in. How could she hit him? I'm like, you guys are fucking crazy. You can't even see things happening.
She just came.
I'm like, and then in front of him, like, did she hit you or did your sister hit you? And he's like, she did it. He's like, I don't know. She just got here. I'm like, okay.
What's going on?
So, that's the start of the class. That's before the class started. And she's just fucking... Hold on, where was I going with this story?
Also, nice that they respect you. And respect your words and what you
saw. No, it does. Nothing I say matters. In the past, I would tell him things, and he'd be like, all right. And then he would just call up other schools. Is this the case? Oh, it is? Okay. Like, okay, thanks for listening to me. So the whole class, this boy is just completely angry, like trying to punch her. And
he wasn't gonna I gotta get my kid back.
So then...
I'm gonna get my kid back!
So then about 10 minutes before the class ends, he is just happy, and he's like, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm like, oh my god. The girl is like laying down on like 4 chairs, and another girl is doing some shit. Some girl spilled her tea, and I'm like, I can't deal with this. So I'm like, sorry, hey, sit in your chair!
Oh, they made you yell.
And then
sometimes they get it out you.
Good morning, good morning. I'm like, I can't deal with this shit. You kids need to fucking sit in your fucking chair. And then I was like, back to Goofy Chris. I'm like, okay, nobody saw me screaming. Okay.
And he sat down and he said it.
And immediately, like, yes, sit.
Sometimes it's always nice to get that yell and they're like, oh shit, he's not fucking around.
Because typical me, I'm just like, I don't give a fuck at all. But this was like, I'm getting angry.
Right.
I don't give a fuck if you guys are punching each other. It's me who's pissed. You need to shut the fuck up for 10 minutes. Mm. And immediately it's like, okay, you sit in your chair. These kids are sitting. All the kids are now sitting.
Right.
I could be like this all the time. So you're lucky I'm not. But they don't respect the bicep.
The bicep.
But it feels good to get it out. I only yell like once every 6 months, I think.
Sometimes you gotta get it out.
And it feels really good, but then you're just like, but I shouldn't be yelling so. Here's my thing. This job doesn't matter enough to yell.
Right.
So I'm like, why am I getting upset? But today I was just like, okay, I'm fucking angry. How about at your junior high school situation? Is there a time where you had to yell or get physical with it?
The high school's okay. I only yelled at the junior high school just once.
Oh, really? In 3 years?
Yeah. Because I'm the same way. I'm not fucking yelling. Like, I'm really good at, like, not doing that. Mm-hmm. But it was funny because the one time I did decide to yell, I was like, I probably shouldn't have. I was like, I was like, I've been angrier and haven't yelled.
Right. Yeah.
I'm surprised I did yell at that time.
But it hits you at the right place, and right time.
But then once you do it, they all be quiet, and you're like, thank God.
That would be embarrassing if they weren't quiet, though.
You're like, you a punk ass motherfucking guy.
But then you go like, do I gotta get physical? Like, do I gotta throw you out the window? Or
then one teacher brought the kid to me. He's like, he apologized. I was like, it wasn't just him, but I'll take the apology. It was all of you motherfuckers.
Did you bring the cupcakes of forgiveness? He looks back.
Because I remember when my first English teaching job at the Kids Duo. Sometimes I would yell more, and I was like more like, I ain't taking no shit.
You leave it up to the computer.
I ain't got time for that shit.
I ain't got time for this shit.
But I remember you'd be a teacher trying to like yell and be like, I ain't taking no shit. I'm a human being. You will respect me. But then it will piss me off because then like I would see the female, I guess, head of the school. She's just sitting there talking to the boys with a stern look, and they're bawling their eyes out crying.
Right, yep.
I'm like, I was like, oh, I can't do that.
That's how it was with Akiko, too.
So I go like, well, what the fuck am I doing? She's just sitting there looking at me, just talking in a stern voice, and they're like, crying. I'm like, well, and I'm a grown man, like, oh, the gorilla sound. Oh, yeah. Oh. And they're like, they'll be worried for a minute, like, he ain't shit. She's this 120-pound woman, just.
Yeah, but that is the kid talking sternly, like.
I'm like, wow, I ain't shit.